So, oh! Yeah!
Watch me work. Welcome to NBA 2K TV. How are you today?
I'm great. How you doing?
Good. We're so excited to have you on the show. I know that you've been submitting top plays for many years. Do you remember when you started submitting top plays?
It's 2K15.
So since the very beginning, we can't.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. So here's Portland's starting group. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. And for the Warriors, the core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Now here's Nurkic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Kevon Looney picks one up.
Man, look at Nurkic using his physique on offense, taking his shot and drawing a good foul. And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Now Thompson, outside Curry. Pass to Looney. Now Thompson, 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. There's Simons with a 3. Drains the triple. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
Wiggins finds Green. And a missed layup. Now Portland with it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of a barn. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
And no good trying to use the glass. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Thibault, back to Lillard. Nurkic against Wiggins. Simons up top. Really struggled in the loss against Houston.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
On the wing, Curry. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse. And he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Now here's Curry. They really needed more from him in that loss to Phoenix. Wiggins passes to Looney. And Looney with the slam.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
Pass to Nurkic. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Simons against Thompson. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Warriors have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Curry finds Wiggins. Outside, Green. The ball's knocked loose. Thibault with a steal. 1:56 left in the opening quarter. Lillard outside. Portland, no good that time either. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Wiggins, and he jams it home with authority.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Poole in for Curry. A big group substitution here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Watford comes in for Grant. Reddish is checked in for Thibault. And it's Sharp in for Simons. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Reddish against Thompson. DiVincenzo to pass to Thompson. No good, a bit long that time. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches. And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Here's Sharp. DiVincenzo covering. 40 seconds left in the first quarter here.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Little's checked in. Poole outside. To the inside. Kuminga the pass to Thompson. From the wing. No luck on that one. Portland leading. Pass to Eubanks. They get it back. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Here's Thompson. From deep. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Curry and Poole, the sharp shooting backcourt for them. Wiggins and Green make up the forwards. And it's Looney in at the center position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, "I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, "You have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball." Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you. And he gets that one. Curry's got his first 2 points. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
The kick out to Poole. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Looney passes to Green. Curry against Simons. Back to Green. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
So much to say about Draymond's game. Tough to say anyone else in the league has a larger impact on their team on both sides of the floor.
So for the Blazers, Thibault comes in for Little, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Reddish.
A vocal leader both on and off the floor. Green plays with a real fire in edge.
Now here's Thibault. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And, Richard, the weight that Draymond carries for this team can't be forgotten.
The impact he has on the defense alone is remarkable. But then you factor in the offense ability, bringing the ball up the floor. There is no doubt he is the vocal leader and the heartbeat.
And the Warriors with possession here. The Blazers making their last shot. Count it.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
Lillard passes to Thibault. Grant with it. Got a piece of it. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. Grant against Poole. Outside Curry. To the paint. Here's Looney. And Looney with the slam.
And the basketball IQ that Curry possesses is special. Capable of shredding the defense in a screen roll.
Simons outside. Pass to Thibault. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Lillard can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Wiggins passes to Looney. Poole outside. Back to Looney. And Looney with the slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Simons. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown, from deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Yeah, someone who has battled injuries. Great to see Yusuf Nurkic out there tonight.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Green's checked in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's DiVincenzo in for Poole. Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Simons.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
To the middle. It's stolen by Thibault. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple. Lillard's got his first 3 points of the game.
After a cold first quarter, they brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead now.
Here's Thompson. And there's another one for the Warriors.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Sharp. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Sharp. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Thibault on the wing. Takes the three. Warriors with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Sharp. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to Thibault. Back to Lillard. Over Curry. And that one's good. Lillard. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, a terrific jump shooter from any range. That's an easy one for Lillard.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They gained a little. And that does it for our halftime show.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Without question, Jusuf Nurkic displaying his skills today.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
On the court right now for Portland. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3.
What touch from the inside. Lillard being assertive and wanting to convert in close.
Outside Curry, who is stolen by Lillard. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
A big part of his game offensively. Green fantastic at the pick and roll game.
Simons finds Grant. Off target from three-point range.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Curry against Lillard. Yes! And the foul! Jusuf Nurkic picks one up.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Poole's checked in. Watford's checked in for Portland. Reddish comes in for Thibault. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Grant against Wiggins. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Klay Thompson picks one up.
And with their title last season, the Warriors now with 7 in franchise history. No longer tied with the Bulls. They are alone and ranked 3rd all time.
And so Simons nails both of them. And the Warriors still have a long way to go to surpass the Celtics and the Lakers for total championships, each with 17.
But their ambition from the top down is to do exactly that. They want to be, in their own words, the greatest organization on earth.
Definitely playing the long game.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Timeout called, Portland. Little's checked in for Damian Lillard. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Little. Now here's Reddish. Grant with it. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 5 rebounds in the game. Thompson in the post. He's covered by Simons. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. They double team Thompson. And they pick up 2. Thompson's got his second bucket on the night.
Klay can get it done inside too. His role on this team is to score.
Here's Little. Here's Reddish. Ooh, Thompson with the block. And he's able to get it back. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. DiVincenzo comes in for Thompson. Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Reddish. Poole outside. Pass to Wiggins. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Wiggins outside. Back to Poole. Down low. It's picked off. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Eubanks. He's defended by Looney. Pass to Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead. Poole against Simons. Wiggins right side. Golden State needs to get off a shot. That one drops for him. Looney's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, I really like their game plan offensively coming out of the half. They've been efficient and effective, but they're still chasing the lead.
Now here's Simons. He's got 7. Here's Eubanks, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So both teams changing it up here. "19 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Curry passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Curry. Pass to Green. Thibault with a steal. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Portland leading. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. JaMychal Green out there with Andrew Wiggins. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Reddish. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Back to Thompson. Pass to Curry. And here is Green. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. Thibault against Thompson. Thibault passes to Graham. Inside. Shot by Nurkic, no good. And the Warriors' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. From 9 feet. The shot off that time. And it's Portland the other way. Reddish with it. Now guarded by Curry. Puts it up from 12. Portland again missing.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. Looney's checked in for Green. Simons is checked in for Portland. Here's Curry. Looney, high post. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. The former home of the Warriors, Richard, Oakland. What was it like to play over in the East Bay?
Listen, it was a lot more fun when I was playing in a Warriors uniform versus playing against them. Those crowds are insane. Maybe the loudest in the NBA, although the Boston fans might have a little bit of something to say about that. But I must say, this new building is gorgeous.
Here's Lillard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting. And really strong at the line since the break.
Hits both from the stripe.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
Appreciate the report, Allie.
With how much Draymond moves in the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
Pass to Simons. The 3 is up. Hauled in by Curry.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
You expect big numbers from Lillard on offense. His productive habits always seem to pay off.
Curry passes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Down low. Green. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You love how physical Green is willing to get, enduring the foul and finding the bottom of the bucket.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Up top, Curry, defended by Lillard. Curry's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. To the inside. Eubanks gets the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Curry against Lillard. The kick out, Curry. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the NBA always tinkering with the rule book, Richard. Any rules you'd like to see change? The Richard Jefferson effect?
No, well, a lot of people ask me about the 4-point shot, and I just tell them, do you see where Steph and Clay and Damian Lillard are shooting from now? Where are you going to put a 4-point shot? All we're going to do is reward those guys for a skill that they already have. And I think sometimes you also have to look at the impact that it will have on the game of basketball. If you just have kids trying to shoot these shots or trying to see where they can come from, then you have no idea what it will do to their skill impact. So I don't think that that would be a good thing for the game of basketball.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award going back-to-back.
And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Damian Lillard.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
Well, you can bet he knows what kind of challenge it is taking on the defending champs. He brought it all to the table tonight. He didn't hold anything back, getting them the win. Clock at 6. Here's Curry. Uses the glass on the layup.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Simons. The three. That one no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Outside Curry. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Free throw good. Lillard.
You know, it's the production plus the leadership that makes Lillard one of the most valuable players in this league.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Golden State calls timeout. They're losing by 12. 5 ticks left in the game. Five ticks left to play in the fourth quarter. Curry can't cash it in from close range. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong...
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying...
You mentioned that you were immobile for a year and a half. At what point after picking up 2K do you feel like you really mastered the game?
It came to me so easy. And because actually my name was not Watch Me Work at first. It was actually Church Boy. Ironically, the way that I would call for our ISO is saying Watch Me Work. So when I would say Watch Me Work, people would know.
Hey, everyone. Greetings. Looks like we got...
Well, thank you very much.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then it's Collins. And it's Sohan in at the four-man position. And for the Rockets, Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at small forward. Şengün no good. And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Reason why, that opens up driving lanes. Makes it dangerous for teams to W in the post. The offense becomes more dynamic.
Now, here's Green. Keldon Johnson unable to get his last shot to go.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Spurs with possession. Jones, the pass to Sohan. And here's Collins. Now Johnson. He's definitely not pleased how he played against the Clippers. Collins, good.
Nice to see Keldon Johnson developing his passing game, getting the ball to a ready shooter.
Green taking his time here. Kicks it to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. That one's not going to go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Johnson goes in. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Porter passes to Green. To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons. And that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positive and see the road ahead. But listen, we've got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
And that one's good by Porter.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
On the wing, Johnson. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. The shot's good. Johnson's got his second bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Here is Porter. Pass to Christopher. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter of the game. Porter against Graham. Porter looking it over. Misses from short range. Here's Bates Diop. A pass to Graham. Birch with it. Pass to Bassey. Rebounded by Kaminsky. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 1. It's intercepted.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance. That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Porter kicks to Tate. Feeds it to Kaminsky. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lets it fly, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Devontae Graham's skills as a three-point marksman are impressive.
GA, the stat sheet says it all. Multiple seasons he's been in the top 20 for three-point makes, and he loves to find those daggers from 3. The former second-round draft pick, Devontae Graham, now a key contributor who can really fill it up.
Pass to Tate. He feeds it to Kaminsky. Porter against Graham. 4 on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Porter's got 5 points so far.
A springy guard, Porter Jr. can rise up with the best of it.
And the dunk by Graham.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. With some arc, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. Spurs lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the court right now for the Spurs, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Collins, then it's Jones. And it's Sohan into the power forward position. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome, but also winning a gold medal for your country, you said it, it's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
Now, here is Martin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Inside. Lets it go. That misses off the backboard.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Right wing. Vassell kicks to Johnson. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Johnson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
There is value in the mid-range, just as Keldon Johnson.
On the wing, Green. Covered by Vassell. Green passes to Şengün. Houston moving the ball around. The 10-footer. That one off the back iron and out. Spurs leading by 8. Here's Johnson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
Houston making a switch. Garuba's checked in. Martin against Johnson. From 11 feet away. Passes it to Vassell. Back to Collins. Another shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Stolen by Collins. Here's Vassell. San Antonio again missing. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Trailblazers. Martin, the pass to Garuba. Here's Christopher, defended by Jones. Smith inside. Can't connect from short range. Spurs leading by 6. Here's Johnson. Green with the block.
A wiry guard, Green's length can sneak up on you. Might have just surprised the shooter.
Tries again. Vassell kicks to Collins. Wide open. They get the rebound. The Rockets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. They kick it out to Green. 1:11 left here in the second. Smith inside, working on Jones, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Smith. And there's the pass to Sohan. The feed to Collins. To end the drought, and Garuba pulls it down.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Pass to Smith. Here's Christopher. Smith in the posts. Pass to Garuba. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So both teams making some changes here. Spurs leading by 4. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Fearless play by Graham, going up for his shot while absorbing the hit.
The Spurs have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
It's deflected. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Wow. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And we finished one half of basketball. It's San Antonio. They're up by 7.
Rockets.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but we'll be right back out here for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the 2K. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. Checking out the Spurs. Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
They made every possession count by limiting the mistake.
And that's a wrap with the third quarter of
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Well, you have to like what we're seeing from Keldon Johnson.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
The post pairing forms Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Spurs leading by 7. And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
Now here is Martin. No points in the game yet for him. Johnson against Martin. Passes it to Sohan. Beyond the arc. And the three ball is good. Sohan's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Porter, no luck.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Here's Jones. Here's Sohan. That's tipped. Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
And the Rockets making a change here. Garuba's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Bassey's checked in. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Johnson. Timeout called the Rockets. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Vassell. San Antonio again missing.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Covered by Vassell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Famers.
Now here's Graham. He has 5. It's good on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 11.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Tate. Pass to Garuba. Wants to get it to Tate and does. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
And you know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
And so here is Houston, following the bucket by the Spurs. And he jams it with authority.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
And so Graham will bring it up for San Antonio. Over Porter. And that one goes long. Rockets trail by 9. Green left side. Outside Porter. Green passes to Tate. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from the line, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Zach Collins checked in for the Spurs. Spurs leading by 9. The pass to Graham. Johnson outside. Pass to Graham. Back to Johnson. And he drives in. Chalk up 2 there. Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for San Antonio.
Keldon Johnson really helping his team with some great shot clock awareness.
Porter dishes to Kaminsky and finished off by Kaminsky.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And we've reached the end of the third. Spurs lead by 9. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Johnson on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Jones, also Devin Vassell out there, and it's Collins in at the 5 down low. Şengün with the bucket.
Heads-up play by Green, using the pick and roll to create space for his team.
Out left to the wing. Here's Sohan. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Smith finds Tate. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Jones. Porter passes to Smith. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11 range. So great bloodlines. A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
Martin's checked in for Houston.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Thank you, David. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Now, here's Vassell. Following the miss by Jabari Smith. With the teardrop, Vassell, no good.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken, yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Porter. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Sohan. Tries it from the top of the key. Rockets with the rebound. Green with the ball. Smith on the wing. Back to Green. Now the dish to Smith. Passes it to Şengün. Stolen by Collins. Jones drives in over Porter. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Rockets trail by 3. And there's the drive, and that one drops.
No fear in the eyes of Green. Willing and ready to take the big shot for his team.
Here's Sohan, covered by Smith. And it's Sohan missing. And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 9-1 run. Porter finds Green. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jalen Green.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Now here's Graham. After Jalen Green's miss, Johnson's shot is off. Rockets on offense. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Here's Martin. Over to the wing. Outside Porter. Back to Şengün. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's the first, and that gives them the lead. And he hits both free throws here, so now it's a 2-point ball game.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Now the pass to Johnson. Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I like seeing Johnson handle these moments. You can tell he loves getting to the line with the game up for grabs.
And both free throws good for Johnson.
Fantastic job stepping up and knocking those 2 down. That's got to be a huge confidence builder.
Timeout called the Rockets. Pass to Martin. 50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Şengün kicks to Martin. Over Johnson. Another miss by Houston.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now, here is Martin. Keldon Johnson unable to get his last shot to go. Yes!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
And I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
Johnson left side. Kicks it out to Collins. Oh, missed it. Sohan. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Do you remember how many times you've been on top plays?
I made it twice in 2K17, maybe once in 18, maybe once or twice in 19. Here's a lot. I think either 20 or 21, that's where it just got like, wow. It was so many times I actually lost count. My next goal was to finally win, and then I, finally did it in 23.
We've noticed a lot of
So happy to have you here for a minute before we get going here.
Thanks, Brian. The Clippers knew everything.
Yeah, can't wait to experience it firsthand, Allie. Thank you. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Paul George out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few. Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Herter. Westbrook against Fox. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Sabonis. The shot won't fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
They're looking to make amends for their poor showing against this team last season.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's Batum. Here's Plumlee. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Now Fox. Pass to Sabonis. They need this. Batum pulls it in. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive, a defensive force as we have seen.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Well, right now for Sacramento, they've done a fantastic job of developing team chemistry. Higher on this list than lots of people expected. One of my favorite stories so far.
Count it.
Well, there's some skill and some strength involved in that play. Domas doing work.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. George for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
Yeah, they eked that one out. I mean, the execution was spotty, but they were lucky to come away with the win.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
The Clippers in the lead. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Covington inside. Lyles on him. Pass to Zubac. Takes a 13-footer. It's tipped. Outside Davis. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Shoots it from the corner. And the basket by Highland. The Kings have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Left side Monk. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Lyles. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Mann. 43 seconds left in the opening quarter. Now here's Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Davis. Powell's shot is off.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Metu. And here's Monk. Back to Metu. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And it's the Clippers on the break. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Outside Mitchell. 1 second left. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Clippers on top, up 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Sabonis. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Right side Murray. Fox against Westbrook. Fox, the pass to Murray. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base? Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
To the paint. Here's Batum. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Tries a 10-footer, and he nails the jumper. And the Clippers lead by 6.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Fox finds Murray. Out to Fox. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound. It's Herter on the wing. Fox, the pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the teardrop, and it's Fox missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, P.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. And the Kings also making a change. Metu's checked in. Fox, the pass to Sabonis. Here's Fox. Herder up top. Fox outside. Pass to Sabonis. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. On the break. Now Leonard. He's guarded by Barnes. Fades away. No good there. So the Kings will take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Here's Metu. Leonard defending. Fox outside. And there's the lob. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Pulls it. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Fox with the ball. Picked up by Powell. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. It's on Norman Powell.
Everything Fox does is so fast. Makes him very difficult to guard without fouling.
For the Clippers, Zubats. He's checked in for Plumlee. Covington comes in for Leonard. And it's Mann in for Paul George. Here's Westbrook. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis.
Well, you have to appreciate the fact that Russell Westbrook is going to play through contact and try to draw the foul.
And so Westbrook nails both of them. There's a minute 12 left in the first half. Fox finds Sabonis. Back to Fox. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
That free throw no good.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter. Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. And boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
Fox, the pass to Monk. Back to Fox. Pass to Metu. It's Monk on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. So the Kings making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Mitchell against Westbrook. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Well, the defense always so attentive to Russ, and he knows, okay, you're going to send defensive attention my way. I will find an open teammate.
The drive by Mitchell. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Metu. Outside Davis. Clock at 6. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
And so it's Los Angeles now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. We hear teams talk about.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They did lead by as many as 7 points in the first period. And that's
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, you got to like what Russell Westbrook has done in this game.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And it's Sacramento's ball, down by 12. And so in the game for the Kings, up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Fox runs point with Herter by his side, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And he makes it.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Fox outside. Pass to Murray. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fox left side. Now Sabonis. It's deflected. And he gets it back. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Sabonis has got 8 points.
Boy, that could have been an empty possession, but Sabonis hustle on the glass, turns it into a couple of points.
Westbrook against Fox. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
This guy is not only incredibly talented, but Russell Westbrook has been a tireless worker, almost obsessive in improving his craft.
Fox outside. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. They double team Sabonis. Blocked! Leonard for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Murray's got 4 rebounds now. Fox outside. Pass to Sabonis. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Well, the Clippers shooting a fantastic 57%.
What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Murray passes to Fox. Back to Murray. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, so tough to defend. Murray's smooth, and he's got size, and he's agile, too.
And the Clippers making a change here. Highland's checked in. And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
B.A., he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces. Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Some changes for Sacramento. Lyles, he's checked in for Sabonis. Monk comes in for Murray. And Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Herter. Back to Barnes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, back in 2010, Harrison Barnes was the top recruit in the country out of high school grade.
Yeah, and interestingly, Barnes decided to play 2 seasons at North Carolina. Unheard of these days for someone with Harrison's pedigree.
Zubats, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Man comes in for Kawhi Leonard to the paint. Monk. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Norman Powell, he's checked in for George. Los Angeles is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Highland. Here's Plumlee. Here's Man. Herter defending. Powell for 3. It's hauled in by Herder.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Barnes. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, just take the hit, maintain your focus. Nice scoring finish by Barnes.
Here's Mann. Herder defending. Pass to Highland. Fires for 3. Hauled in by the Kings. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Powell with a steal. Here's Highland. Powell outside. On the wing man. From about 19. Good. He hits the jumper. Man's got 5 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Highland. He can't hit that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Highland. That one goes in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Outside Mitchell. Down low. Right side Monk. Pass to Lyles. With 1 on the clock. Missed it. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Clippers ahead, up by 12. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
You gotta make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right?
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Nicholas Batum, and it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Well, how about the handle of Russell Westbrook? Makes that slash into the defense look easy.
Outside Davis. Pass to Fox. Here's Metu. And there's a 3-second violation.
I think that's going to stick with him for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, this is a specialty of Paul George. Mid-range game, yes, that's in the arsenal.
Pass to Metu. Back to Fox. Outside for Davis. Now here's Fox. Good D by Covington.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Inside. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
I love Robert Covington's story. Here's an undrafted player out of Tennessee State who's now made a very long, productive NBA career as a 3-and-D player and just one of the hardest workers in the league.
Timeout called. Sacramento.
Yeah, and coach has to tell him to dial it back. He's trying to do too much. Going one-on-one, forcing bad shots, and it's really hurting this offense.
The Clippers making a switch here. Zubats checked in. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Now here's Fox. Here's Sabonis. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
That gives you some sense of Domas's strength right there. Sabonis with some contact. Yes, sir.
Zubac passes to Leonard. From 9 feet. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Fox with the ball. He's picked up by Zubac. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, to me, the size of Sabonis creates problems for the defense. You cannot be careless in how you guard this guy.
Some changes for Sacramento. Barnes comes in for Metu, and it's Monk in for Davis. And he's good on the second. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Westbrook. George with it. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fox with the ball. Pounded by Westbrook. Fox, the pass to Sabonis. And the basket is good.
I love the craftiness of Domantas Sabonis' game. The lefty doing work on the interior on that one.
Leonard outside. Here's Westbrook. Rejected by Sabonis. And they get it back. Batum gets the bucket. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Fox up top. Pounded by Westbrook. And he gets it to go. Sabonis has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, so intelligent at recognizing where to roll to open space. Domantas Sabonis very crafty.
Westbrook can't hit.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Fox with the ball. Guarded now by George. Fox, the pass to Monk. Back to Fox. They kick it out to Murray. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Boy, he really wanted that shot. Trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Westbrook against Fox. They get it back. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And Zubac's no good on that one. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks, the social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
George with a steal. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Leonard. The 3 ball. He can't get it to go, so the Kings will take it the other way. Monk passes to Fox. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Murray finds Fox. 5 to shoot. Looking to get it going. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Paul George.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Here's Highland. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.